Hello and welcome back to MoAre4. I have to be a little bit quiet, like whisper mode as members say, because it's pretty late now, but I still want to cast these games and don't want to be too loud. It's between Squeak and Avicci in this set in round of 32. Let's go into the game right now. We're starting with the Turks war here. And let me see, that was the wrong button. Go back here and show the stand overlay, and that's good. Turks war should be interesting, because usually players can go really aggressive here. You can see a lot of action. Let's start with the maps right now. Squeak in green, Avicii in grey. But I'm gonna keep the colors here. Not bugged, that's good. He can access this back base. And Avicii's map, let's look at it right now. 4 deer inside, which is nice for him. Main stone and main gold forward, not too good. Extra berries here, which he probably won't take. 1 boar outside. The second stone also outside, so stone-wise Avicii doesn't have an easy map. 1 relic inside. Good for him. And what else? We have the second and third gold safe in the back. This is very important. You want to take as much gold as possible to the Turks, and you want to do it without any problems like being attacked or something. Avicii doing the smart thing, waiting here to make sure we cannot steal the boar. I think Squeak is not going around yet, and the boar will come in. Good for Squeak's space. He's got a boar outside as well, getting to the TC, no problem. 1 really close to space, the second really close to space, the second stone outside. He's trying to lure the deer in, but he needs to use a sheep here. Yes, gonna keep the gate open with the sheep, and it's going in right now. Perfect. Gonna do with the other deer as well. It's got 4 deer, but outside. And actually, yeah, we saw the 4 deer from Avicii. 1 relic inside as well. Really nice for both players. Main gold, somewhat forwardish, but not too far forward. And a third gold outside. A second gold safe in the back. He's got an extra gold safe in the back. That's here. And the main stone also safe in the back. Really important here for Turks. So I guess Squeak's map a little bit better maybe, because the stone in the back is a little bit safer. But both players shouldn't have trouble to get a castle up. So not really a problem. We have another extra gold on the right hand side, and we should have 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 1 relic missing, this one in the neutral zone. I don't think this game is going to be about relics, but we may see a MoAre4 come up and try to convert, maybe even heal units. Well, let's see, Squeak actually continuing to lure the deer in through the gate here using the sheep. Really nice to see. So you want to see how's coming up in time, and both players are going to try and go to Fuel Age and Castle Age as fast as possible and necessary. Mining camp coming up from Avicii here. I don't really know the players. I've heard of them. I know Squeak's gotten a lot better in the last like 1.5 years. Did he start out on HD? I'm not too sure, but he's been on Woobly for a long time. And Squeak and Elquark, that's 2 players that somewhat, yeah, I'm not really familiar with, but I've heard of them. And Squeak is playing here Avicii. Not sure. He may have been in some team game tournament as well, but forgive me that I don't really know these players. It's nice to see them play Arena here. I'm not sure if they're Arena players, I don't think so, but should be interesting. And having as many players as possible in the tournament, of course, really nice. Both players on the way to Feudal Age. Deer coming in for Avicii, no problem. Squeak, how many did he get now? He's got 2, and I think he stopped to get a little bit more scouting information. Both players up, Market Blacksmith coming in. Squeak is in stone as well, 4 villagers in the back, 330. Avicii, a little bit more already, but pretty low on food. He should be able to get the food in, garrison, and may need to sell some wood, buy some food. No, he got it. Alright. And both players on the way to Castle Age. Scout fight. Who's gonna win this one? You want to know, let's see. Yes, and Squeak has the advantage now. He's gonna have the free light cap. He can still continue to scout. What does Avicii see? Both players up in the Castle Age, of course. You can see this relic here. And you can see 1 gold and 1 stone, but didn't scout too much of the map. Squeak scouting a little bit better, I think. And can you see the relics? You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 relics, which is nice. Where's the relic inside Avicii space? There was one, wasn't it? I don't think you can see this one. Doesn't really matter, though. And now both players are going to be in Castle Age, and let's see where the castles are coming up. Squeak going to the front of the space to the corner here, protecting the main gold, and a monastery coming up as well. He could also go for TC. Here we go. Maybe not the best TC, could have gone a little bit closer to the wood line, but it's alright. As for Avicci, defensive castle coming up between the main gold and the main stone. This makes absolutely sense. You want to secure your main resources. Both are coming in. I think Squeak did it too. And a second TC coming up as well. Relatively similar right now. Question is, how many Janissaries are we going to see in the castle age? And do we actually see an aggressive game here, or more like try to go and mini boom to Imperial Age? The first Janissary coming out for Squeak here. Is he going for second? No, doesn't have the gold. As for Avicci, not yet. Doesn't have any military units, and I don't see a monastery up. So he's not even going to go for the relics, or maybe he is sending out 2 villages out, with the monastery coming up inside. And here we go, Squeak going and trying to get as many relics as possible. Sending the monk, he's got the one from inside his base. That's good for him. And looks like Squeak is ahead here. Really nice to see. I have no idea about the ratings of those two players. I imagine they're like at least 1800, 1900 maybe, 2k, I don't know. And it doesn't really matter. The rating is not that important as long as you have interesting games and not like really noobish mistakes, which also can happen. Interesting TC. Maybe he wants to get a lot of farms around here, but it's like, could have gone closer to the wood line, he could have gone closer to the gold. Instead of mining camp coming up here for Avicii. And there's a few Janissaries for him, but also for Squeak, and Squeak got the relic controlled for now, getting for the one close to his base at this point, and losing a monk here actually. Two Janissaries taking down a free monk. Good job here, nice pick. But Squeak should be able to get more relics. And is he actually going to get this one in the neutral zone? Wheelbarrow coming by both players, really nice, almost the same time. And the light cav moving towards the relic, may go down, 17 attack on those Janissaries, and there we go, that's one dead light cav here. The monk coming in, and we got 4 Janissaries against 3 and a monk. How is this going to go? Squeak with a nice micro here, killing 2, losing 1 to the monk again, but now he should be able to take the monk down, and yeah, Avicii losing the monk, not getting the relic yet, and I think Squeak should send another monk as well. He's got 1, 2, 3 TCs up and running, a lot of farms on the way. Squeak saying, what the fuck? Did he get the monk? Yes, I don't know what he's talking about. Doesn't really matter. He should still try to get this relic, or maybe he isn't. Going for handcart right now. More Janissaries on the way though, and with handcart, Zico should get a lot better. House in 70, Avicii only on 60 population. And villager-wise, Squeak is a little bit ahead, so it looks like he's got a better boom incoming. He's got more Janissaries. Looks like he transitioned better into castle age and into the boom plus play on the map, or fight on the map transition. And now we're just gonna wait for the players to go to Imperial Age, because I don't think we're gonna see a lot of castle age aggression. Maybe a little bit, like a few Janissaries and monks going forward, and yeah, we're gonna see minor fights. But monk going down really fast, and now Squeak trying to micro here, is taking down 1 more Janissary, maybe 2. Another monk there, and I think Squeak should be able to get the relic, and now he's gonna go back, because clicking up to Imperial Age, why should I engage in a big fight? Why should I lose all my army? Avicii not quite there, another TC coming up for Squeak on the main gold, but he could buy his way up, could get that food that he needs really fast, and Squeak a lot of food now in the bank, but he needs more gold, he needs more villages in gold. TC makes sense here. Could also go for his back golds, which he didn't scout. Oh my god. This is really terrible. You need to scout the back of your base, because Squeak is missing 1 gold. Maybe he knows it's there, but still, you should see all your resources before like going out and scouting your enemy, or at least most of them. Turks now coming for Squeak. Maybe he wants to add hussars later on. Of course, Avicii clicked up to Imperial Age. Second castle coming up for him forward, and stable on the way as well. Or is Squeak going for archer ranges? Maybe hand cannoneers, but I would prefer to see, yeah, hussar and Janissary usually better with the bombard cannons. Heavy plow on the way for Squeak, and he's gonna be to Imperial Age in a few seconds now. What's the plan here? What are you going to do? First stable coming up. Gonna see maybe the armor upgrades, +1 only done right now. Siege workshop only now coming up, that's too late. Should be able to get a bombard cannon right now. Trebuchet therefore. And more stables coming in. We're gonna see hussars immediately. Not sure about the upgrades on those. Let's check once they're coming out here. First hussar, +1 defense, but not much more. 96 against 80 villages. Squeak is ahead, and he's got good resources to get more units out. Conscription coming in. second castle is up on the right hand side. I didn't see it, but I almost suspected this or expected this. And we have one trebuchet going down to the castle, to the Janissaries. That's not good. The bombard cannon is there, and I think this castle is in danger of falling really fast. Bombard cannon also for Avicci, of course he's up to Impure Age as well. Chain boarding armor coming in for Squeak with a good amount of hussars on the map already. Double siege workshop here and bombard cannons on the way, but I don't see. That's only one stable right now, and Squeak is ahead in eco still. He's ahead in military as well, and if he's not losing a big fight, I see him winning this game actually, because he's played this boom really good with the minor fights, and now going forward with the Hussars plus 2 defense is done. Missing bloodlines of course, and a big Janissary and Hussar fight. At the same time the castle is being attacked by the trebuchet, so this may go down really fast here, and without castles Avicii will be in trouble, because transitioning to hand cannoneers is possible, or switching, but it's not easy to do. And then again, if your opponent has a lot of Janissaries, bombard cannons and Hussars, hand cannoneers, you need like a shitload of them. Avicii going for the second and third gold in the back here. This makes sense. As for Squeak, he still hasn't found this, I guess, but he's concentrating on the fight right now, and as long as he can take gold here from the main and third gold, it's alright. A lot of Janissaries going down. Hussar fight. The castle being repaired by Avicii. A lot of villages here. That's like 8 or 9 of them repairing. Squeak looking good with gold, with wood. He can go for a lot of bombard cannons. Same actually for Avicii, but he's fighting right now, microing, not getting more bombard cannons out. Forging bloodlines now coming in for Squeak. Very important upgrades. Bloodline is done. Bloodlines is done. And this castle is taking up a lot of stone here. Avicii may even need to buy stones. Not looking good for him. Slow on military units, he's lower on villagers, and while he's managed to stop the push for now, the trebuchet is still hitting. There is 2 bombard cannons as well, 3 actually. There is another one with 5 HP, and now the castle sub 1k, and elite Janissary on the way for Squeak. That's huge. 50 HP, 22 attack, and the Hussars not fully upgraded, but still. And therefore, I think Squeak is going to win this game. 2k5 score difference already. -1 castle here for Avicii, and he's spreading to the right hand side, building archer ranges now. Wants to get hand cannoneers as expected, but hand cannoneers really don't stand a chance against the lead Janissaries. And nice bombard cannon shots here, but I don't think there were too many Janissaries going down. Ring archer armor, husbandry on the way for Squeak is getting all the important upgrades. The next castle under heavy attacks from the trebuchet and the 4 bombard cannons, and Avicii calling GG. He knows this is over. Squeak is gonna go into my base. Nice game, a little bit one-sided because Squeak clearly playing better in this game. Hope you enjoyed this one, and see you in the next one. GG.